Welcome to my stream. Thanks for joining me. I forgot that the audio in the game is real quiet. So... Uh-oh. Hang on. So... There we go. I think we're good now. So now I can switch back over and keep riding the bike. Welcome! Cool beans. Scar88 says, hey there, hey yourself, welcome, thanks for joining me, and thanks to anybody else that's watching right now. I do have a hard stop at the top of the hour, so I'm going to try and work out until then, and I just realized that wall is bombable. How did I not see this every other time and remember it from my childhood? Man, I'm slacking. How many fairies? I'm full up on fairies, so let's just eat them. Let's go. Alright. Let's get that boomerang back out and let's get some drink. Beautiful. Not as cold as I would like, but that's because I had a work call right up until this hour. It's a busy day today, y'all. What can I say? Let's crack that neck and let's get going. Stay back. I won't hesitate to cut you. Cut these green dudes. Get a single rupee every time. Alright, so I think the next thing we were going to do is go to the second dungeon. There's still a lot of exploration we can do. But... let me think. I don't think we can get to Kakariko Village until we do this. So until we beat this dungeon, or at least get the item from this dungeon. Let's make that. Let's go up here and pull this lever. Let that water flow. Dodge this thing. Let's pull that other lever while we're at it. See what it does. It drops bombs! Get out of there! Oh, safe. We're good. Alright, so I wonder why... oh, because there's a piece of color. But what goes on here with the fish? Oh, I'm dumb. We didn't need to catch this with the net. I released a fairy for nothing. I feel dumb. We're gonna have to do all this again. Don't hit me. Take some rupees. Don't tell anyone I gave them to you. Nice. 20 rupees for throwing a fish back in the deep water, and it's back. It's just as well I need to go catch another fairy. Huh. That's my last spot for the Dark World, I guess. Alright, we're going to number 8, which is marginally closer to the lake. And we're going to swim. We're going to catch another fairy. And we're going to keep talking weird. Because I enjoy it. And we're going to keep slinging stuff at them. Slinging magic. Let's get our net out. Let's run. Let's not throw rupees. We're not doing that right now. You caught a fairy. We don't need your services beyond that. Thank you. I love how some sound effects get obliterated by other sound effects. Hard to demonstrate right now, but it does happen, believe me. Trust me. Alright, let's go back to 7. I think we need to actually go to the Dark World first. If I recall correctly. Because if we leave this screen, we end up in the Light World. And that's not what I meant to say. When we leave this screen, all the changes we made are destroyed. Alright, that's enough of that. Let's do it. You fool. Fool of an Octorok. But we do have to be wary of this guy. And that one who steals your shield. I'm not overly fond of that one. Back off. All these goblins and spooklins. There we go. Stay away from me. 5, 6 strikes. Oh. Alright, so here's the thing. If we go into this temple, as it stands now, we can't do much. It is I, Sahasrara. Objects exist simultaneously in both worlds in similar shapes. If the form of the thing changes, it will affect the shape of its twin in the other world. So we can go up and down there, and we cannot do anything else. Okay, copy that. But what about the statue? Cooper's Joe says, hey, yo. Hey, yo, yourself, Cooper's Joe. Welcome. Glad to have you. Congratulations on beating Cuphead. I know it was an enriching experience. Excuse me, folks, don't mind me. Alright, we want that one, that one. There we go. I'm closer to hell than I've ever been after playing that game. I don't doubt it. As I said on the stream, maybe I should do a stoic one. But again, Fies probably, since he played Cuphead on stream, I think. And he's always stoic as it is. So. Missed me! I traveled to another dimension. Peace out. And as we go in here, we are going to save. I was about to say, please don't accidentally load a suspend point. I don't know if you can play that whole game without getting pissed off at least once. It's a challenge. That's for sure. Hey, now we can do the rest of the dungeon. Hey, these little hot dog spiders are immune to my, what you call it? Boomerang. But at least I found a key. Hey, look! A bombable wall. I think. Yep. Dodged it! We're all about dodging here. Hey, a chest. I love chests. The map. Beautiful. And then these globs attack. Don't you hate it when globs attack? I don't know, then again, I do love a good glob. Bomb. Like how they make sure you have at least a bomb. And now I'm not at full health. Beautiful. Delightful. Cooper's Joe. I hate it. Yeah, man. It's the worst. And you never know when globs attack either. Don't you throw bones at me. That's right, what you gonna do now? What you gonna do? You're not gonna do anything. You're gonna turn into too many things. Oh, that thing keeps attacking. It stinks. No More Keys, not to be confused with the band No More Kings, whose best song is The Living Dead. Let's breathe now. Alright, so we need a key. Perfect, that's what we wanted. Looks like we got a lever past the key, too. Is it lever or lever? I never know. Let's see if we can hit them with a hammer. Same effect as the sword. Same effect as the S word. Boom! And then we push! Water flows. Beautiful. Looks like we might have another bombable wall there. Sure do. Gotta check, though. Don't want to waste a bomb. It leads to Skulls. Not the movie The Skulls, mind you. Hey, we get the bomb back. That's cool. And those guys are back, the Doug Trio. And now we can swim. Love it. Since we've had the flippers for about 10 years, we can keep swimming. Dory would be proud. Ah, fish! Ah, a chest. It's locked. If you had the big key, you might be able to open it. Yes, yes, we need the big key. We need to kill that fish, and we did it. We don't need to. I wanted to. They just keep coming. Let's explore. More fish, key room. Molten boron, I'm here but lurking. No worries, thanks for the lurk, Molten boron. I appreciate it. Good to have you. Hey, is that secretly a doorway? No. Wishful thinking, I guess. What about this one? Nope. Again, wishful thinking, I guess. Boom! You didn't expect that, did you? So we got 2 paths ahead of us. Cooper's Joe, or excuse me, Molten Boron hits us with an emote of some kind. Kill the hot dog strider. Watch out for the fish. Get a heart. Keep it moving. Watch out for another fish. You're gonna see it poke its head out. Cooper Joe says, huh? Sorry, I meant to say Molten Boron. I get you guys confused regularly. We gonna have another one? Sorry, Megan was talking to me. What's up? Nah, it's okay. As I said, I meant to say Molten Boron. Hey, a secret chest. It's the compass. Now you can pinpoint the lair of the dungeon's evil master. That won't be necessary. See if we can get there before the fish. We are both super attractive individuals. Easy to confuse us. Well, hey, you know, sometimes I get me, you, and him confused. Because we're all so similar. At our high level of attractiveness. Alright, Redbone. We're not playing that game. We're just hurling bases. Boom, dead. How do you like me now? In the words of Cool Modi. Hey, how come that thing isn't spitting fireballs at us? So what do we do now? We go up here and hit that for a key. Beautiful. I look in the mirror sometimes, I'm like, Skittles, what are you doing in my house? Boy, if you don't... What is this? We can push? We cannot push. Okay. Can we not push at all? Nothing? I guess we gotta turn around, folks. Huh. Okay. So, we went down there. Nothing. We went up there. Nothing. Oh, we got the key now. Ah! That's the ticket. We gotta watch out for this radish. It goes into smaller radishes who electrified me immediately. And then we hit the skeleton before you can jump away too far. And then we do nothing with this, and then we hit that! Haha! And then we make the water. Then we make the water. Make it flow. If I won't... Sometimes I forget how to talk, y'all. Excuse me. Welcome if you're just joining us, by the way. We're playing Link to the Past while I ride my exercise bike. Try and burn some calories at lunchtime. I already ate a protein bar and some peanut butter, so I'm golden. But I want you to make sure you drink some water and eat some food. Don't forget to take care of yourself. Anyhow. We're out here dodging animals. We gotta hit this hot dog strider. Now can we push these? We can push these. Haha. You thought I was dumb, but I wasn't as dumb as you thought. I swear, there should be a door behind one of these waterfalls. Alas, there is not. As far as I can tell. Ooh, more goop. No rupees, no hearts, no nothing. That calls for increasing our resistance on our bike. Ow! Ow! Please stop. It hurts so much. Thank you. Oh, I ran right into it. I'm a fool. Alright, so we want this one. Unless there's a door. There's not a door. Kill the water things that attack. We're going to push this block. And we're going to create a spin point. Because we haven't done it in 8 minutes. It's a lot of time in Zelda. And we find a chest, which is probably nothing. Let's do it again. Five-Stash says cheat codes. Hey man, I used to lurk the forums of Cheat Code Central, cheatcc.com. I don't even know if they're still around. But welcome to you, Five-Stash. Glad to have you here. You shot a fireball at me. Then what happened? Nothing. Nothing. Whew. That was almost bad. Oh, good. Cool. Cool. So, I was on the right side that time. But now we need to lower the thing with the crystal. Which means coming back in here. Coming down here. Why they gotta do this to me, man? It means hitting this. Going around the long way. Dodging fish and hot dog striders. Although 20 rupees is pretty good. Remember when Skittles said Fives was stoic? I did say that. And you know why I said that? Probably because Fives is stoic. Then again, I didn't watch much of your Cuphead stream. Maybe that changed. Oh no, water! We're okay. Why are you trying to stir stuff up, Cooper's Joe? Huh? Why are you being like that, man? Whoop. Dodging fireballs left and right. Dodging water monsters. Didn't dodge that fireball. I'm glad I missed the last message. Did you? Because, I don't know. I'm having loads of audio issues and had to refresh. Uh-huh. I believe you, Fives. Man like you would never lie. Oh, I stopped. Thought I was gonna run all the way to the wall. That reminds me. Did anybody watch Doug Walker's The Wall? I did not. I hope no sensible individuals watched it. Which I count you among sensible individuals. By the way, it's about that time to end these shenanigans. Because now we have the hook shot. Boing! This is the hook shot. It extends and contracts, and boing! It can grapple many things. Y'all ready to get grappled? Consider yourself grappled, fool. Alright, so now what? Now we bounce. Hey, we're almost at full health again. Hey, I went the wrong way. Ow! I got hit by a fish! Yeah, it's a good sign if I'm already frustrated at this. Talking about doing a stoic Cuphead playthrough. That would be tough. Does that mean I can do that? It does! Screw you and your stupid electricity. Button. No button. Okay, it's a dead man's switch. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's go downstairs first. Water. Gotta love that hook shot, y'all. Hook shot's a thing of beauty. So, does that door open over here, too? Boom! 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 Rupees! Boo! Cool. Now did this door open? Sure did. Ow! And it goes downstairs too. Oh, you jerk. Hiding, coward. It's a good thing I brought 3 fairies. Excuse me, 3 fairies. More hearts. Drain that water. Let's see where this goes. Actually, don't we have a map? We do. Looks like we got more rooms on the upstairs. But first... Yeah, let's go upstairs first. It's alright. I'm almost at my max rupees again, y'all. We can go buy more bombs and arrows. Haha! Take that, you fool. So bombs. These skeletons are such pushovers. Can I pull this tongue? Cannot. Bombs I don't think would do anything in here. And there we go, we're back. Boom! Alright, let's carefully walk back this way. Not get hit by this fireball monster thing. Alright, is that everything on the upper floor? No. Because... Oh wait, no, that's where we are. Oh, okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. We're heading in the right direction, I think. More goop attacked us. Rupees and rupees. Beautiful. Let's hit another suspend point. Spend almost the same amount of time. Almost 8 minutes. And now we're back here. And there's going to be a fish coming after us from the bottom. No? Okay. Made me a liar. Alright, now I want to say there is, in fact... Yep. A room behind... Ah, that was stupid. You see them right there doing their thing. Full health, baby! Alright, this goes up. And I think this leads to the boss, so we don't want to do this yet. Oh, hey guys. Slimes. Alright, so there's a bomb thing there. And yes, this leads to the boss. So we're gonna go back down. We're gonna breathe. By the way, I thought about changing my channel points to include the resistance on the bike up and down, which I think might be a good idea. It may help my heart rate go up and down and increase my blood flow or oxygen or whatever. But I haven't. Yeah, what you gonna do now, fishy? Apparently persist until another one comes after me. Beautiful. No? Yes. I got 13,000 points. Think about that before you add anything. Yeah, I don't know why people aren't spending points, man. That's all? Y'all must be watching this channel a lot. Swim like... Oh, oh. Swim! Swim, you fool! Molten Boron redeemed Lose the Glasses. What a delight. What is it, 5 minutes? Is that right? I don't even remember my channel rewards. Cooper's Show redeemed Stretch, too, so hang on. 5 minutes on the glasses. But before we move on, we're going to stretch. Consider me stretched, Cooper's Joe. What else you got for me? Hydrate. Sorry to get so close to the mic. I can't see. Consider me hydrated. 5 minutes. Got it. Posture check. Oh, okay. We'll just sit up straight on the mic. Great, great. Trivia. So you want me to do... You want me to do trivia while I can't see anything? Beautiful. Sure. Hang on a second. Alright, so... category is movie title places. So it's going to be a place that's also a movie title. The title establishment of the Wes Anderson film isn't in Hungary, but in the fictional Zubrovka. Alright, this thing is going to hit me immediately. That's cool. Aha! Oh, that's two of them. That sucks. Grand Budapest Hotel is correct. Well done, Molten Boron. Let's see what we get here. Yeah, really, let's see, because I can't. When I tell y'all my vision is bad, like... I don't know how much y'all know about vision. I think most of us wear corrective lenses. But I think you start wearing glasses at like -1 in each eye if you're nearsighted. Meaning you can see things up close but not far away. I think both my eyes are -6. Not the worst I've heard of, but goodness gracious, they're not good. Alright, somebody said something. You look like you're struggling. I am! I can't see anything. Come over here, you stupid thing. I'll look at your thing in a minute, because, again, please see above statement about the fact that I can't see anything. And you said some crap. Made you look. You jerk. Alright. That's create, right? Create a spin point. Alright, we got our hook shot. We're ready to go, I think. Oh, that's bull crap. He think it's... Oh, the little thing can still hurt you. You didn't say the magic word. Ow, jerk. Luckily, it's just shapes and colors. And I can do that from afar. Without my glasses. Uh-oh. Give me a second if you're in chat. I can't interact with you right now. What is that? What happens now? Ah! How did that not hit it? Do those splashes hurt? Whoa. Love that noise. Ow! Jerk! Get bent. Gotta keep it going full steam. Come on, one more hit, I think, maybe. Come here, bring your pretty face to my axe. Nope, not one more hit, apparently. He bounces like a DVD symbol. DVD logo. So he's easy to follow. Oh! He bounced a different direction. There it is. We still got another 30 seconds or so with the glasses off. Lol, yeah, lol yourself. Oh, good. I get to read some dialogue. Ah! No, I don't. Haha! Or, I mean, I still read the dialogue, but with my glasses on. Skittles, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. The Triforce will grant the wishes of whoever touches it, as long as that person lives. That is why it was hidden in the Golden Land. Only a select few knew of its location, but at some point, that knowledge was lost. The person who rediscovered the Golden Land was Ganondorf, the evil thief. Luckily, he couldn't figure out how to return to the Light World. Well, remember that you have magical powers, which only the hero can make the most of. There are some other magical warping points like the one you saw on Death Mountain. By using them, you can go between the two worlds and find the evils in the Dark World. You are the only one who can destroy Ganondorf, the thief. No, Ganon, the evil king of darkness. Do you understand? May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. Woo! We did it! Despite not being able to see anything. Molten Boron. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's visit Kakariko Village, finally. I think now I can get the Tempered Sword. I think. I don't remember what other prerequisites there are, other than visiting Kakariko Village. But if this guy sells the big bombs... He doesn't. Goodbye. Whoops, didn't mean to jump there, but whatever. Oh, goodbye. There used to be a gate to the castle here. Alas, it is gone. Oh, sorry. Sorry, big fella. Let's smash these pegs. Watch out for these guys with the drumsticks. Stay back. What have you done? Oh, I was gonna attack him, but oh well. Goodbye. Oh, see ya. Ooh. Did a nice matrix dodge on the spears being hurled at me. You guys like being absolutely wrecked? Boom. We're across. Yeah, throw those. Throw them. Throw them. See what good it does you. No, no good. The Cyclops looking... Oh, he got me. And there's no hole there. Sorry, B. It was him or me. Alright, I don't think there's anything here in the light world, or in the dark world. But there is in the light world. Same with this. Just in case. Nice. A cave of wonders. Nope, pots. And a bombable wall. A piece of heart. Got an extra heart, y'all. It's beautiful. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Bomb, 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 bomb. No, stop. Back to the dark world. And back to the light world. Hey! I'm trying to push here. It doesn't do anything. There we go. That's more like it. It's something. But what? A chest. Ooh! This is the magic cape. You are invisible when you wear it. Watch your magic meter. That's cool. That's really cool. Now. Stupid ghosts. Bomb. So there is a way back down into the, what you call it? 4 bombs. Not bad. Hey, a thing. I'll tell you a profitable store if you pay me 20 rupees. Sure, man. Tell you the truth, I found incredible beauty inside the pyramid, but someone sealed the door. You can't do anything with a standard bomb, they say. Interesting. Lift! Ow! To quote Earthworm Jim. Is there something up here in the light world? Because I don't know what to do with the arrows. Doesn't look like it. 8 bombs. That's a fair number of bombs. I'm gonna have to set my timer. Hey! How dare you do that when I'm not looking? Even though it's entirely my fault. Haha! Haha! You fools didn't count on the hook shot. Unless you did, in which case it didn't do you any good. Hey, there's a shack in here. Excuse me, folks. You may need things. Select something you like. Is that a bee? Select a shield for 500 rupees? Are you kidding me? I will do this. Because I wanted to see if there's anything here, and there's not. Goodbye! Ow! Ow! Stop it! Was this the first game to introduce this sort of mechanic, or no? I feel like it was. The first one to introduce, like, a travel from one world to another. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing wrong with me. Sorry, folks. Slipped into the late 90s, early 2000s there. Sorry, excuse me. I won't be long. Alright, so where's the third one? The Lost Woods is the third one? So we get the flame thing. Nothing there, okay. A sign! This is the village of outcasts. People without rupees are not welcome here. It just so happens I got a ton of rupees. They probably want to steal them, though. Oh, God. You can open 2 chests for 30 rupees. Maybe next time. Sure, let's do it. What was it, 30 rupees? We're ahead. 51. 7 away from a full contingent of rupees. Not bad. There's got to be a piece of heart, though, right? Arrow. Arrows. Is it the same every time, though? It is not. Bomb. Rupees. Okay, let's just go. Like, I don't know if there are significant benefits to this or not. Ooh. Ooh. It's almost as if it's a dungeon of some kind. We'll explore that later. First, we're going to open this chest in this weirdly shaped house. No! No, sir, we're not playing that. We're not doing that. Mm-mm. We'll just remember that's there. We'll come back next time. Aha! Another shop. Cool. We're not gonna buy anything. But after we get the, Ow. Ow. Oh, you know what? Actually, this doesn't mean we can get our... Oh, it means we can't do anything yet. We have to beat the next couple of dungeons, I guess. Hey man, what's going on? Oh! I hadn't seen a normal human in a few hundred years. Person, sorry. You know about the gargoyle statue in the village? People say they can hear a girl calling for help under the statue. Isn't that a strange story? Yeah, man. Sure is. Sign says the same thing about the village of outcasts. We're gonna blow up this wall. Nice. And there's a chest. Ahem. 300 rupees against. There's 600 rupees hanging out in this village. Just chilling. Like a proverbial villain. And thieves. Beautiful. And ghosts and chickens. Ghost chickens, actually. A peg that leads to nowhere. Stay away from me. Heart. One heart this time. 2 hearts this time. Can't lift that. Nice. Actually, we're going to go to the light world and donate some rupees. Increase our bombs and arrows. Because we are bursting at the seams with rupees right now. Probably could have just hit left once instead, but we didn't do that, so whee! Excuse me, Fireball. Not to be confused with the whiskey of the same name. Alright. Ah! Zoras! Whoa! Barely missed it. Didn't like that, did ya? Or that. Haha! We are at 997. Welcome if you're just joining us. Riding my bike, playing some Zelda. Gonna be riding for another 10 minutes maybe. Trying to hit the 600 calorie mark. 50 rupees. Happier by one step. Today we'll have a little luck. I'll take a little. It's better than none. Let's do it again. 50 rupees one more time. I wish you could just jump straight to 100. Alright, we're going to do arrows. Then we're going to do bombs. And then we're going to do arrows again. Then we're going to do bombs again. I know it's all very exciting. Watching me throw rupees into a fountain. Say I'll have a little luck every time. But hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles. Let's throw a few more. What did I say? Bombs this time? Hello again, it's me. Bombs, up to 35. Oh, this bike is killing me. Throw a few. 50 rupees. We're going to do arrows again and then bombs again. So we're going to have 50 and 40. Big Trouble? The movie starring Tim Allen? I love that movie. Not to be confused with Big Trouble in Little China, directed by John Carpenter, starring Kurt Russell. Hey! Hello. You tired of me? Too bad. I'm gonna be tossing rupees into your pond all day. $50 more. And then another 100. Or sorry, another 50. Great luck. Yes. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Great luck coming at you. Alright, we're at bombs now. 40 bombs, 50 arrows. You love to see it. It really bothers me when people say that, if I'm honest. You love to see it, you hate to see it. I never understood that turn of phrase. Blah, eat that! Little cactus thing. Don't hit me, don't hit me! That was close. Where are we going? Where are we dropping? I guess here. Try and find a way into the dark world. Hello. What you gonna do now? Huh? Wait a minute. Wait just a minute. There's two things I need to do. I think we can get our sword timbered. We gotta go this way first. This has nothing to do with it, if I'm honest. Is this full of apples? It's full of bees! Oh! Yes, perfect. First this. Really make the engine chug a little bit. Sounds like a fairy fountain. Which it is. How many fairies am I carrying in my bubbles? Full of fairies. That's how I like it. Fourth bottle is full of blue stuff, though. Nice. Piece of heart. But I don't have a fourth bottle yet. And I don't fill it with blue stuff until I get 4. Now, we need a way to get to the dark world. Because I think we can get the tempered sword. I just gotta remember where the little guy is. I think he's just south of the village, which I didn't go to. You'll never catch me, coppers! Oh, they're gonna catch me. Let's get out of here. Oh! Hey, that works. I'm smart. No! You stay back. These are my rupees. Ah, he is here. But I can't do it yet. Ah! Dang it. Okay, well. I think I have to beat one more. I think we have to beat one more, what's it? Dungeon before we get those gloves. The next one's in Lost Woods. I think technically you can do number 4. But, yeah. Well, I'm gonna start winding this bike down. It's about time for me to get to this other meeting. It's a beautiful thing. Really appreciate y'all joining me today. Whew. Man, this bike will wear you out. Oh, wait, I'm still going. But, yeah, thank you again. Let's see if we can raid anybody while we're at it. Probably a couple people I follow available. Yeah, let's raid Effie. Haven't raided Effie in a while. Effie 9000 playing Fortnite. If you're not in Fortnite, that's okay. You don't have to like the stuff you watch. It's all about the personality of the, streamer. So, yeah, we're going to raid Effie. And, yeah, thanks again for joining me. Do I have time to shower before this? I do, but it's going to be a quick one. All right, y'all. That's about it for now. I think we're going to go ahead and send you over. I will be back on tomorrow evening. Not sure what I'm playing yet. Might be more Enter the Gungeon, might be Animal Crossing, might be Puzzle Agent 2 if Y Perez can tell me if they're going to be there. But yeah, that's it for now. Please enjoy Was Not Was and Power's Booth until I start the raid. Thanks very much.